Hey guys, and welcome to this new tutorial. The song for today is Chelsea Smile by Bring Me the Horizon, and as always this is not necessarily 100% how these guys are playing it. This is just how I play it, or how I taught it to myself. Hi, I'm David from the future. This idiot from the past forgot to say to you that he's doing now the rhythm guitar. If you want to skip to the lead guitar, you just have to go into the description down below and click on this little time link which leads you directly to the lead guitar. So yeah, I'm out. So let's just dive right into it. The song is tuned in drop A, which means that your first string has to be tuned in A sharp, then F, A sharp again, D sharp, G, and C. So this whole song starts off with this intro part where all is singing over it, which is the chorus at the same time. I'm just playing it slow for you one time, and then I will talk a little bit about it. So it's like... So the frets we need here most of the time are the 12th fret, the 10th fret and the 13th fret, just for the beginning. So we start off from the 12th fret going to the 10th fret, then we have an open string and the 10th fret again, like it's like here on the tabs. So it sounds like... After that we have this little rhythm thingy-wingy going on. I just got it into my system. It's like 3 times, 2 times, 4 times. So it's like... So it's just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it sounds like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how I did it. After that we have again the same thing from the start, this 12, 10, 0, 10. And then we have something a little different going on here. This. So it's just like... The rhythm stays the same. We're just going from do 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 do, that's the 10th fret, and then do 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 do, that's the 13th fret. So I hope that was kind of clear. I'm just playing it one more time slowly so slowly for you. I can't talk. I'm sorry. So it's like... That's all we do here. After that comes again 12, 10, 0, 10, and this rhythm thingy-wingy again. So altogether, till now, it sounds like... So and after that comes this do 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 do, which is not that complicated as it sounds like. We start on the 5th fret on the 2nd string. After that, on the 1st string, the 6th fret, and then a 0. So it's like... So it's just like 5, 6, 0, 5, 0, 0. So... Was it right? That was right. After that we do the same thing we did on the 5th fret on the 3rd fret, so it's like... So do 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 do. And after that we come from the 3rd string, hit it and slide to the 5th string. And then the 3rd fret again, as I said string, I'm sorry, from the 3rd fret again, sliding to the 6th string. So it's like... So we have this little open string in between, and when we slide from the 3rd fret to the 6th fret, we hit the 6th fret, the string on the 6th fret 2 times. So I'm playing it slowly for you, so it's like... And that's all we do here. And yeah, that's how it sounds like in the song. So after that comes the breakdown. The breakdown is a bit tricky. You need to get the rhythm into your system, but once you got it there, it's really pretty easy. So it's kind of like a little bit difficult because we have it's a breakdown and it's palm muted, but here and there we have this note where it's not palm muted. So I'm just playing it slow for you, and then we'll talk about this whole thing. So what I did, I kind of like cut this into pieces. So I was counting how many times I'm hitting the strings. So for the first part, I just was like, okay, I need to count 4 times, then 3 times. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then we have this little diddle. So this 3 times for me, it's just like diddle. With this, after this diddle comes this first open string thing, and after that we have this diddle again, but with 1 extra note, palm muted, and after that comes the open string thing. So for me it was always like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, diddle bam, diddle bam. That's like I did it this way, so I hope that makes any sense. But the taps are standing here anyway, so I'm pretty sure you can figure it out. So moving on, so it was like after that I was counting like, okay, it's now 3 times, so and then again this so we have again this and then 2 times again, so and after that it's just 8 times straight, so it's like was it 8 times? I don't know, but it's supposed to be 8 times. So till now it sounds like till now, and flight, go away. And after that is the same thing like in this first section, so this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, bap, bap. The same thing, and after that comes just this with the bottom 2 strings, this, so it's like 2 times open, palm muted. So 2 times open, 2 times palm muted. So altogether it should sound like and this part comes 2 times, so again this breakdown a second time, but at the end of the second time we don't have this at the end of the second time it just hit the bottom 3 strings and it's like an open thing, and after that we come into the verse, and like to bridge this they are just like sliding up, and then they go right into the verse. So yeah, enough of me talking. That's how it sounds like in the song, and I can talk. After that comes the verse. We're going right into the verse, and yes, it was getting a bit hot in here, so I was pulling up my jacket. The verse, the frets we need for the verse are mainly the 13th fret, the 15th fret, and the 12th fret, and right at the end 16th fret, but we're coming to this. So we're starting off at the 13th fret on the first string, then we go to the 15th fret on the second string, so it's like, so we're going 13, 15, 13, and then 2 times on the 12th fret, so it sounds like, and we start out with that. After that comes again a little rhythm thingy wingy. I just figured out for me that it's like, it's 1 time palm muted, 2 times open string, again 1 time palm muted, 2 times open string, then just 1 time palm muted and just 1 time open string. So it's like da 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 da. So it sounds like That's how I figured out for myself. After that comes again 13, 15, 13, 2 times the 12th fret. Then we have one time again this da da da, and then we have this da da da. Then comes the 0 again, a palm muted, and we are staying on the 13th fret all the way through. So the 13th fret on the first string, and then the 13th fret on the third string, and then back again to the 13th fret on the third string, and end this whole thing with 2 times an open string. So it's like that was not clean. I'm playing again. See, that's how we do here for this little section. Then we have again the same thing like in the beginning, 13, 15, 13, 2 times 12 with this little rhythm thingy-wingy going on. And at the very end, we're starting again like always before, 13, 15, 13, and then we are staying on the 13th fret for 4 times, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have the 13th fret again on the first string, then we have the 13th fret on the third string, like earlier, and back to the first string on the 13th fret, so we're staying on this 13th fret a bunch of times, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 times on the 16th fret, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I hope that makes sense. As always, taps are standing here. I'm sure you can figure it out for yourself. So I'm playing it again one more time, so I hope everything makes sense in that part. This whole thing should sound like this. So that's how it's supposed to sound like, at least what I think. Yeah, and this whole thing comes 2 times, and that's how it sounds like in the song. So after that comes the pre-chorus. The pre-chorus starts off, we start on the 12th fret with our, with our index finger, we're pulling down the bottom 2 strings on the 12th fret, and with our little finger, we're hitting down the 3rd string on the 14th fret. So it's like, after that we're going to the 8th fret, bottom 3 strings, 8th fret, then to the 5th fret, bottom 3 strings, and then to the 7th fret, bottom 3 strings. And all these are supposed to be hit 8 times. So it sounds like... Yeah, and that's all. That's not tricky at all, I guess. So, and after that comes this rhythm thingy-wingy that we have going on here. I'm playing it slow for you, and then I will talk about it. So, we're starting off, that was just a half of the part, but we're starting off on the 8th fret. We're hitting the 8th fret 5 times on the first string, obviously, and after that we're going to the 5th fret, and on the 5th fret we have this thing going on. We're hitting 5, then 0, 5, 0, 5, and 7, 7. So it sounds like... that's kind of like this basic part from this pre-chorus thing. And after that we're coming to the 10th and the 12th fret. Here we start off with 2 times an open string, then 10, 0, 10 and 12, and then 3 times open string, and then all over again, 10, 0, 10, 12. So it's like yeah, and after you hit the 12th fret the very last time, we have one open string, and then this whole thing all over again. So it's like you see, we're coming back to the 8th fret, doing the exact same thing like in the beginning, and after you are at this 8, 5, 7 thing, the second time, this high-pitched note, this is just on the 6th fret and the 5th string, and you're hitting the 5th and the 6th string, so it's just like, so it's like, it wasn't clean, but anyway, I think you get the idea. So yeah, that's all till this part. And then we have this whole thing all over again, beginning at the 8th fret, 5, 7, then again the thing on 10 and 12, and after that we have, so this pre-chorus thing ends with this rhythm thing, all on the open string, and like I like to do this, I'm cutting these things always into pieces. So for me it was like I'm hitting the string 4 times, 4 times again, 1 time, which is a little thing, then 4 times again, so 4, 4, 1 in the middle, 4, again, 4, then 2 times, and again, how could it be 4 times? So it's just like, I'm playing the last part of, before this breakdown thing, so it's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that make sense? It's just like 4, 4, 1, 4, 4, 2, 4. It should be standing here. I hope it makes sense to you. That's how I figured this whole part out. Anyway, this is how it sounds like in the song. Comes the chorus, which is the same thing like at the very beginning, but it's played 2 times. After the chorus comes the verse again, same thing like before, also 2 times, and after that comes the first bridge, this heavy thing that's going on here. Yeah, it's very simple to play. The weird thing is that I was kind of like struggling is that the rhythm guitar and the lead guitar are playing like completely different things. Kind of like, not really, but you will know what I mean when we get to the lead guitar. But anyway, we start this whole thing off. The threads we need here is we need the first fret and the 4th fret. And another thing we need is just this these X's that are standing there here. I think, I don't know if they're standing here now or later. They are just like when you're holding your hand above the strings, like you're holding you're a bit loose with your fingers, and it's just like you're not pressing the strings down. You're just like doing this thing. So we're starting with the 1st fret. We have 1, then 2 times an open string, and then the 4th fret. And the 4th fret, we are bending this one down, so it's like, that's the sound we want for this one. So it starts with the 1st fret, the bottom 2 strings. That's what we do here. It's just. Then we go back again to the 1st fret, and then we hit the open string 2 times. So it's like. And then we do this exit thing. Remember this. 8 times. So altogether it sounds like. You may recognize that at the second time I was playing this axis thing, I was doing this little rhythm. It's not really a rhythm, but I don't know if they do it. I saw some videos live where they did it. I saw some videos where they didn't do it. I just can't talk. I'm sorry. The rhythm is just played with what the drummer does on the snare. So it's like this da 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 da. So it's just like 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, and that's just the second time. So this whole thing, this 1 open string 4 1 open string taka 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 comes 4 times total, and at the second time they did this rhythm thing. So yeah, I guess the best thing is when I'm just showing you how it's played in the song. One last thing before I'm showing you this. At the very ending of this first bridge is this when everything like kind of like slows down. This do 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 do. What they do live is just they're playing on the 8th fret, bottom 2 strings on the 8th fret, the 3rd string on the 10th fret. This, and they just let this riff ring. So I'm just showing you how it sounds like in the song, and I guess this all makes sense. So that's how it sounds like in the song. So the second bridge, I will split this into 3 parts. The first part is the part till Ollie sings this, why would he believe in me? So this whole thing starts off, we are on the 8th fret, like we ended the part on the first bridge. 8th fret, bottom 2 strings with your index finger, the 3rd string with your little finger on the 10th fret. So that's your first riff. The second one is we're going to the 10th fret. The positions of the finger are they stay the same. So we have on the 10th fret bottom 2 strings with your index finger, with your small finger the 3rd string on the 14th fret. So it's this one. Then the position standing the same. 12th fret, bottom 2 strings on the 12th fret, and your small finger on the 3rd string on the 15th fret. So it's like. After that, we're coming back to the 8th fret. The position is exactly the same. Then we have the 10th fret again, but this time it's just a normal riff. Bottom 3 strings, and after that we're coming to the 5th fret. Bottom 2 strings, index finger. The 3rd string is with your small finger on the 7th fret. So altogether it's like this. And flies again, yeah, that's basically it. If you want to count this whole thing, it's the first time we are here, it's 16 times, then on the 10th fret 16 times, and you guessed it, on the 12th fret 16 times. Again, when we're coming back to the 8th fret, it's also 16 times. When we have on the 10th fret this bottom 3 string, this normal riff thing, it's always also 16 times. But here on the 5th string, it's 32 times, so we stay a little bit longer on this one. So the second part of this second bridge is when this whole epicness starts to rise, I would say. So this one is pretty easy. We start off with on the 12th fret, bottom 3 strings, 12th fret, 8 times. After that, you can leave your index finger on the 12th fret. We hit the bottom 2 strings on the 12th fret. We're just adding our small finger to the 14th fret, also 8 times. Then index finger stays the same, just the small finger moves to the 15th fret, and there we are playing it. This one is played 16 times. Then stay with your small finger on the 15th fret, just your index finger moves to the 10th fret. This will kind of, if you have small hands, it's kind of tricky, but it should sound like this. This is supposed to be played 16 times, and after that, index finger stays on the 10th fret, so bottom 2 strings on the 10th fret, just your small finger moves from the 15th fret to the 14th fret on the 3rd string. So it's like... And we're playing this also 16 times. So after that we're coming back to the 12th fret, it's starting all over again, so we're playing this part 2 times. So it should sound like... and all over again. So yeah, that's for the second part. The third part is where I was wondering if I should include this or not. In my cover I cut this part, I think in the middle, kinda, I think even more. But I just will add this thing, this when this drum, this programmed drum is in the background, and it's a very long part in the original song. But what the guitar is doing here, the rhythm guitar, is it starts on the 12th fret, I think like we did before on the second part, bottom 2 strings on the 12th fret, your small finger is on the 50th fret. So this one is supposed to be played 28 times, not 32 times, it's 28 times, because in the time from 28 times to 32 times, we are just sliding with our index finger from the 12th fret to the 10th fret. So we have this riff again, and after that we are coming to the 5th fret. Again, bottom 2 strings with the index finger, and the 3rd string with your small finger on the 7th fret. So on the 8th fret. I'm sorry. Bottom 2 strings, index finger on the 5th fret, 3rd string on the 8th fret with your small finger. So it's like this one is supposed to be played 16 times, and after that we're coming to the 8th fret, bottom 2 strings on the 8th fret with your index finger, and your small finger is supposed to be on the 3rd string of the 12th fret. So it's like... So all together it should sound like this. Yeah, and I can't tell you how long it's supposed to be played. I mean, it's like when you want to play the song with your band, you can't decide if you want to even include this part or not. I think at the original video from Bring Me the Horizon, this part doesn't even exist. It's just how you want it. It's yeah, done. It's basically this part is played as many times as the breakdown kicks in again. So yeah. So this whole, what is called, I'm sorry, I can't think anymore, the whole second bridge sounds like this. After this comes the breakdown, again like we learned at the very beginning. Breakdown comes 2 times, after that comes the chorus again for this outro part. The chorus comes. It comes 2 times. It all starts off with this riff. That's the first thing the guitar plays after the drums have this thing going on. So one time we're playing it like we learned it, just on the first string, and the second time this whole part, this chorus part, it's played the exact same way, but we are using not only just one string for this. We are using a riff. So I'm playing it with the bottom 2 strings. But it's not like played it's more played like, so that this whole part becomes more massive, I guess. It just sounds cool. I like how it sounds. After this is done, after you played this chorus riff the second time, it's just like when the lyrics are, I know something you don't, and at the no, you just have this. Just an open string, hitting the string 1 time, and that's it. So yeah, that's basically what. Ow, fuck! What the rhythm just this is basically what the rhythm guitar does, and let's move over to the lead guitar. So the lead guitar, starts at the breakdown. The lead guitar kicks off when the breakdown comes. So the rhythm guitar is playing this chorus part at the beginning, and like I said, the lead guitar starts at the breakdown. The lead guitar plays this exact same thing at the breakdown. After that comes the verse. Lead guitar is playing the exact same thing. After that comes the pre-chorus. The lead guitar is playing mainly the exact same thing. Besides when this whole thing starts, when the pre-chorus starts, when the rhythm guitar is playing this, the lead guitar is playing these high notes. So the notes we need here is, we are on the 5th string on the 50th fret, here. Then we're going to the 18th fret on the 6th string, so it's... Then we are staying on the 6th string, we're going to the 17th fret, and then we are going back to the 18th fret, but on the 5th string. So it's like... And at the very end, when you are on the 18th fret on the 5th string, you're kind of like bending it. So it's like... So it's more like this... And you know what I mean. I think you got it. Yeah, this is just this one time. That's just one of the 2 differences the lead guitar does. The second one is when the rhythm guitar is playing these high notes. This here on the 6th fret. This. Remember, the lead guitar is actually playing this rhythm thingy-wingy over it. So what do I like to do at rhythm thingy-wingy is I cut it in 2 parts. So the counting system for this one, it's like 2 times, then 3 times. There we are not stopping the string from ringing, so it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. So you see 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It's like you're letting the string ring, and after that you stop it with your hand. So we have 2, 3, then 1 time. It's 3 times, 1 times, and I'm counting like 1 and 1. So it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 1, 1, 2, 3. So it's like. So altogether it should sound like when you're coming from this riff, it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1 and 1, 1, 2, 3. Does that make sense? I hope so. But I'm pretty sure you can figure it out. Anyway, this is how it sounds like in the song. that comes the chorus, where the lead guitar is playing the exact same thing. After that comes the verse, lead guitar as well is playing the exact same thing, and then we're coming to the first bridge. Like I was saying earlier, the lead guitar is playing like the riffs are staying the same, but the lead guitar is playing different rhythm, like the rhythm guitar. The rhythm guitar is, like you remember, it's this laid back thing. It's just this like. And the rhythm guitar is playing a little. The lead guitar, sorry, the lead guitar is playing a little rhythm thingy-wingy here. So we are starting at the first fret, like I was saying, the frets are staying the same. We're starting at the first fret, then we have an open string 2 times and then 4 times. So it's like, you see, da 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 da, and then we're coming to the fourth fret where we're bending them down. So it's like da 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 da. Now we're coming back to the first fret, there we have again this 2 times and then this 3 times, this little rhythm thingy-wingy going on. And then we have, not like this thing, we just have a palm muted open string 8 times this. So altogether it should sound something like this. You see, at the second time, there's the exact same thing, like at the rhythm guitar, this little rhythm thingy-wingy, where it's not like 8 times through, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, where it's just like this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Other than that, this whole thing comes 4 times, and that's how it sounds like in the song. After that comes the second bridge. The strings and the frets we are using they're the same like we used in the pre-chorus. So we are starting off at the 15th fret on the 5th string. Then we're going to the 18th fret on the 6th string. Then to the 17th fret on the 6th string. Now we are staying at the 6th string. We go from 13 to 15 to 17. So, till now it sounds something like this. So you see, after that we are doing the same thing with 15, 18 and 17, and by the time we are on the 17th fret, we are bending the string up, so it's get like this. So it's like... That's all we do here. And after that, we when this epic part kicks in, we're staying on the 5th string, and the frets we're using here are 15, 17, 18. Then we are staying on the 18th fret for a bit, and then going back to the 17th fret. So it sounds something like this. And then all over again. And then 15. And that's the part where it's like, in the original video it's not really included, and if you want to play it with your band, you can pretty much decide how long you want to play this part, where it's like just this 15th fret on the 5th string. I mean, as I was saying when I was doing the rhythm guitar, I just included a little bit of this part and just cut it in the middle, kind of, and then I went straight to the breakdown. So I think you can play it for an hour, you can leave it completely, however you want it, however you like it. However you like it. Anyway, that's how this all sounds in the song. So after that comes the breakdown and this outro part, which is this chorus part. The lead guitar is doing the exact same thing, like the rhythm guitar, and yeah, and that was basically it. That was Chelsea Smile by Bring Me the Horizon, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope that I could teach you something. I hope that I could maybe help you out a little bit, and yeah. If you enjoyed this video, if you liked this video, it would be very appreciated if you may leave a like or even a comment, maybe a suggestion what I could do better. Every constructive criticism is always very much appreciated. I just want to make this whole thing better for you guys, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I'm saying this again, but I'm just leaving you. I'm saying cheers, have a wonderful day, and I hope I will see you guys all next time. Bye.